And some people who live in the Bronx say they're afraid to leave their homes. That's one reason gun prevention groups are working overtime. CBS 2's Shosh Bedrosian is live in the Melrose section of the Bronx with the impact gun violence is having on the community. Shosh.
Yeah, well, groups like Bronx rises against gun violence and Save Our Streets have been out here in the community handing out different flyers as well as resources to those impacted by gun violence here. It was just on Saturday where 3 women here on Westchester and Tinton Avenues were sitting on an MTA bus and they were shot at here while sitting on that bus, like I mentioned. And people from all across the borough tonight are concerned and are on edge with this wave of gun violence.
My son stays upstairs playing video games. He's 17 years old. He will not come out here.
Just gonna come out when I need to go shopping.
The remnants of July 4th still remain scattered on the block, where firework festivities turned into a deadly scene.
We're losing our youth here, you know?
CBS 2 News obtained surveillance video showing teenagers around 2 a.m. walking along Morris Avenue near East 183rd Street when a white vehicle pulls up and begins shooting. Police say an 18-year-old was killed and a 19-year-old was shot in the hip.
4th of July, we know fireworks, noise. They know them sounds is no different than gunshots.
Michael Rodriguez, a director at Bronx Rises Against Gun Violence, says his group prepared for youth violence during the holiday. NYPD officials said on Monday shooting incidents are down by 25% so far this year in New York City. But Rodriguez explains there are factors making the fighting much worse.
Social media plays a big role. So if there's a conflict going on, the first thing so many people in our communities do is open their phones and want to record.
Rodriguez says when shootings happen, their interventions begin when victims are recovering in the hospital.
The golden hour is when the victim usually sees that he's patched up, his injuries are not fatal. You know, he's angry, he wants get back. And we come in and we tell them, man, look at you. You almost lost your life last night.
The NYPD said on Monday they're seeing high rates of youth as victims and the ones pulling the triggers in these incidents. Residents are calling on elected officials to help get teenagers off the streets as these summer days continue.
We don't have enough for the young people to do, you know, and it's not that it's the government and the mayor. They got to do more, a little bit more. Get them youth jobs, get after school programs.
And the director of Bronx Rises Against Gun Violence tells CBS 2 News they work to bridge the gap between the community and police, and they're hoping their work will get the community back on track. In the Melrose section of the Bronx, I'm Shosh Bedrosian, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Shosh, thank you.